like the video and subscribe if you love Roblox. Hey yo, what is going on guys? Welcome back to another video, and in this video we are here back inside of Build-A-Boat once again, and today we are going to be taking a look at all of the event items in Build-A-Boat, if they are still good to this day, how you actually could get them in the past, and we're going to be taking a look at each and every single one of these items because a lot of them do some pretty crazy things. So we're going to be taking a look at it all in today's video, so make sure you stay tuned, and also make sure to go ahead and like the video and subscribe. And some of these items that I'm actually going to show you guys in this video do have a very high chance of coming back to Build-A-Boat soon, so stay tuned for that because you don't want to miss out. But before we actually get in the video, if you do want to get your name on the fan board, make sure you become a subscriber, and also make sure you go ahead and turn on the notification bell so that way you guys can get notified whenever a new video does come out. And in this video, I went ahead and I added Zach Ryan and also Reptile Reviews right there. So congratulations guys, you have now been added to the board. Without further ado, let's go ahead and hop straight into the video. The first item that I actually want to hop into is the game board, or the tic-tac-toe board right here. So all around it looks like a very normal block inside a Build-A-Boat. You know, it's just a little cool decoration block, but this thing actually does something else. You can actually click on this thing and it actually opens up like a giant board here. So what you can actually do is you can actually play against your friend, and you can actually compete against your friends and you know, play against them with tic-tac-toe. But since I have no friends, I can't play. But basically you just play against someone with tic-tac-toe, and that's literally it. You don't really get a reward from this at all, and that's literally all you can pretty much do with this thing. And if you guys are wondering, this was added inside the 2019 and I believe the 2020 Easter update inside of Build-A-Boat for treasure, and I don't think this thing's ever going to be coming back to the game, unfortunately, but you never know, anything can happen. Now the next event item that I do want to get into is the dragon egg. Now this played a huge role in a very awesome event in Build-A-Boat. If you guys did not know, the Roblox egg hunt that they hosted, where they hid eggs inside of other, like, you know, Roblox games and all of that stuff, Build-A-Boat was chosen for one of them, and this was the egg that you actually used and you got launched. It was honestly, it was super cool, and I'm gonna show you guys a little clip of what this egg is from. So when this thing actually got added, every character and every player in Build-A-Boat that joined in this event got a free dragon egg that they could attach to any build they want, and then you get picked up by this massive looking dragon, dropped into that little castle, and then you actually got the real, like, Roblox badge for it. It was honestly a super cool secret, and I loved it so much. Getting into the next a little event items we got here is the two pumpkins inside of Build-A-Boat. Now, good news, guys, is that Halloween is coming up very soon, literally about 2 months away, and we'll be seeing a Build-A-Boat Halloween update shortly, which is super awesome. And you never know, some of these items could actually come back to the game. But right here, we have this little mini pumpkin, and then we have the big jack-o'-lantern, and they're actually two completely different items. The little pumpkin right here is actually one of the rarest items inside of the game. If you actually go and search inside your inventory and you type in rare, you can actually see that the pumpkin does come up, and this is one of the first, I believe it was the first ever Halloween item to ever get added to Build-A-Boat, so it is quite rare. You guys can see right here, the pumpkin was a limited time item for Halloween of 2017, which was 5 years ago. It was brought into the shop for 50 gold. It was then obtainable again during the Halloween in 2018 from the skeleton boss quest that did actually get removed. So if you actually have this thing inside of Build-A-Boat, you actually have one of the rarest items inside of the game. Now, to actually get to the jack-o'-lantern, you actually had to fight the pumpkin boss, which I believe was in the 2020 or the 2020 pumpkin quest, where you actually had to defeat a giant jack-o'-lantern, and this thing was actually very terrifying, considering that you actually had to do this in the dark. It was not good at all. It was very terrifying, but don't get me wrong, it was a very awesome quest, and if you you actually get turned into a jack-o'-lantern, and if you actually defeat this boss, then you know, you get the jack-o'-lantern item, and you actually could be able to turn into this thing if you did die to the jack-o'-lantern, which is pretty funny. But yeah, you guys can see right there, that is how you actually got it. The next event item that I actually want to hop into is bread. Okay, now the bread item is actually one of the most useless items inside of the game, if I will say. There's nothing special that the bread item can do, literally nothing. It's all just a decoration block. Okay, this item is called bread. It has 1 hit point, which means it is the weakest block inside the game. Okay, there's no other block that is weaker. Okay, this is one of the weakest blocks blocks inside the game has 1 hit point, so if it hits 1 rock, it breaks. It's as simple as that, and all it is literally just bread. That's literally all it is. But a lot of people actually love this item because it's bread. How could you not love it? Okay, it's a piece of bread. Anyway, what this thing was, you actually competed in the Fabby quest event a long time ago, and I don't know if this item's ever going to be obtainable again, but let me go to show you a little clip from that. Now, this boss was definitely interesting. You actually had to do a huge secret before actually entering it. Honestly, it was a long story, but it was super fun. Now, literally, all you had to do was just go up to this thing and just start swinging your sword at it, and that's literally it. We had like 30 player servers, which was pretty crazy, but this boss fight genuinely took forever to do. And you guys can see right here, when they finally complete it, a little animation goes by, and then dun, bread rains from the sky. Yes, literal bread rains from the sky. And you guys will see here in just a second, you can get 25 bread from right there, and then if you actually go and you pick up the bread that's on the ground, you also get bread from there as well. A lot of people actually managed to do the bread quest literally just around 4 to 5 months ago, which is actually very interesting. Yes, they literally got it inside of the game. I don't know if Troll Thrill's ever going to bring this thing back publicly and ever return back the Fabby boss ever again. I never know. Or maybe the bread block could come back inside of another update, but for now, it is completely unobtainable. Now, the next event item that I have to get into, and probably one of the most overpowered things inside of the game, is candy. Okay, candy is probably more useful than anything inside of the game. There's a bunch of candies that do a bunch of abilities, like the blue candy makes you small, pink candy makes you run high and jump fast, or run fast and jump high. The red candy right here makes you like grow. It's super cool. It's a very awesome item. Now, how to actually get these candies? Like I said earlier in the video, lucky for you guys that the Halloween update is dropping again inside of Build-A-Boats, and these candies get added with every single Halloween update in Build-A-Boat for treasure. Literally every single time we have a Halloween update, they do sell the candies inside the shop, usually for bundles, or there's a ways to find them around the map absolutely for free. So that is going to be super awesome, and I cannot wait for the new Halloween update to drop inside of Build-A-Boat, because last year's we actually had a really awesome Halloween update. I did love last year's update, and that's probably the next time you are going to be able to redeem it or get candy inside of Build-A-Boat for treasure. So there you guys go. One of the next items I do want to hop into is the candy cane sword. The candy cane sword right here was actually added inside of just last year's Christmas update, and it's literally just a sword. There's nothing like, you know, too crazy with it, considering that I have about, I think, 2,400 of these things, so I have quite a lot of them. I don't really have use for 2,400 of them, but I mean, it's still a cool little sword, I guess. So yeah. Speaking of Christmas items, we also have the candy cane wheel as well, and the candy cane wheel, you know, it's just a normal wheel inside the game. Okay, there's really nothing much to it other than you know, being a wheel, and it's actually a really cool looking wheel, I can't lie. Not only do we have the red one, but we also have the green one, and one works as a front wheel, the other works as a back wheel, and they're pretty cool items, I can't lie. Especially when you're in the little festive spirit, little Christmas spirit. Why not drive around with some candy cane wheels? You know what I'm saying? But these were obtained inside of the 2020 Christmas update, I believe. Yes, it was the 2020 Christmas boss fight. That's how you actually redeem these things or claim them inside of the game. So, you know, they're cool little items right there. Now, the egg cannon right here was actually obtainable in just last year's Easter boss fight, which is, you know, the most recent Easter Build-A-Boat update that we've had. If you guys did not know, we actually didn't get an Easter boss fight this year, or even an Easter update this year. So this was obtainable inside of 2021 by completing the Easter boss fight, and it's literally just a cannon that shoots an egg around. It really does nothing more than that. And what the? I just glitched the egg out. I literally just glitched the egg out, guys. When you shoot this thing, it's supposed to break, but I just made it so it didn't break. What in the? What the heck? What in the world is that? Bro, what? I just joined the server back and my egg is right here. What in the world did I do? Bro, what? Oh my gosh. I completely broke the game. Like, actually, I've never seen that before ever. What in the world? Yo, stop moving, egg. Stop it. Stop it. Stop moving. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna have to trap you, bro. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to trap you. That should not happen inside of the game. I have no idea why that happened. That's actually quite funny. I can't even lie. Bro, he's gonna try to escape this way. I have to make this wall even larger, bro. You are not getting out of here. I'm sorry to tell you. But anyway, let's go ahead and hop into the last one. So this right here is the mystery block. This was added in one of the first ever Build-A-Boat for treasure boss fights. Once again, it had to do with Fabby as well, and that's where this block actually originated from. But you can now get it inside of the quest. If you do the box quest right here, you can do that, and you get the mystery block right here. And this mystery block, be careful, because it does some pretty crazy stuff. So if you're building something and you activate this block, it could ruin it. I just want to say that right now. So be very careful with it. And And to top it off, we have the boxing glove. And this thing was actually obtainable in many ways. This was actually obtainable in many codes. Unfortunately, they did expire. It was added inside the shop for quite some time. And also, mostly, how you could actually get it for free was doing the old radioactive spider boss, which was the old Halloween boss fight in Build-A-Boat. And you could obtain it in many different ways. But right now, guys, the boxing glove is completely unobtainable. But if Trill does decide to add the same spider boss fight that we've been getting for the past couple years, you probably could get this item once again. So be on the lookout for that, considering that Halloween is just a couple months away. And usually with the Halloween updated Build-A-Boat, we do get some pretty awesome stuff. But make sure to go ahead and like the video and subscribe and turn on that notification bell if you guys did enjoy the video. And comment down below any other like items that I did forget about that have been an event item in Build-A-Boat that I forgot to mention, because there might have been some that I forgot. But make sure to like the video and subscribe and turn on that notification bell, and I'll see you guys at the next one. Peace out and goodbye.